Okay, so I've managed to make it into Universe Sector 00514, and apparently I'm to go find this bar of some description. And for some weird reason, apparently, a duty list to help me complete a task. Yeah, I got that. Okay, so let's get me out of here.
You're gonna use the mini map up here to find where you need to come.
Okay, thanks, Anya. Just for those of you who are curious about this particular memory integration group, Anya is currently still in in repeated time loop right now, but those sections of her memories which are integrated should be able to give me a hand with, considering that apparently she has hit this universe line before. And apparently I made a... Okay, so apparently I've gotten limited. I'm going to try to click and see if I can move the camera position a little bit. Okay, apparently that's about as far as it's going to go. And why am I having this thing about... Ah, there we go. Yeah, so apparently the weirdest thing about this universe is that there are little indicators all across the way here. There we go. This is the guy I was supposed to attend to register myself.
This is the guy that you're going to talk to learn how to use the elevator.
Yep, but apparently it's... speak with... There we go.
Yep, just put up on it.
Yes.
So...
I'm here. Why won't he let me speak to him? Apparently controlling this particular host body is extremely more difficult than normal. But anyway, let's give this another try. Come on. Okay, come on. Let me speak to him. Okay, this is a... Okay. Enter. Space. No, that isn't working anything. Okay. Now, apparently, the weird bit is the fact that this universe has other multidimensional travelers. So I'm going to ask for a couple of them. Hey, any help in speaking to Greyfire? I can't seem to get his attention. And I click on him. Yeah, apparently this is another thing. This universe also seems to act like a game of some description. So there's weird little blips, etc., and I can't seem to figure out how to actually get. Yeah, there's a quest.
Something.
No, I clicked the quest thing. Coming to Limosa.
Okay.
So what were you going to suggest? Get back up? Okay, let's try backing up and try that again. That still didn't work. There we go. If you've minded the drowning wench, the crow's lift will take you there. Take the crow's lift. Yes.
Apparently, bread cooking.
Okay, so apparently, if I back up and to focus my attention on the lower backhand side of my body, that will address the problem. Okay, so now I'm looking for a guy by the name of Bataron.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the guy I was supposed to be looking for, Bataron?
That's him.
Okay, so got you, then that's... Ah, here we go. And this will give me a nice little... Yeah, that's another thing. Apparently they don't speak in audio in this universe line, so yeah, everything you're hearing is just my internal thoughts attached to this body. They had to rework this host body specifically for this universe. What'll it be? What'll it be? Are you for the drink and are you here for the drink? Are you? You've come to mind to try your adventure, and I reckon. Well, you find any shortage of work here in Limsa? My thoughts about hearing this are not the best. The name's Bataron, and this most hospitable of us still is the drowning wench. They seem to. Tis also the home of the Venturers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we got to spend a desk special. We've got the desk especially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Oof. That's a bit of an insult. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? I hope that worked. Not that you in these parts are looking for trouble. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. Okay? And if no one, and if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. No one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it'll just kill the lot of us. But look again, and you'll see a living, breathing. You'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow may bring. I didn't read that correctly, but you get the idea. Yeah, do. Yeah, that's ample time for me to have heard that. I'm kind of two minds right now. Oh, apparently their memories have been stolen. That would explain the audio problem and why my thoughts are a bit disconnected from this body. Apparently it may have affected me too. Well, this could be very interesting. Okay, well, anyway, give me a sec here. Though we ain't forgotten what they did to us, for the gods say calamity, spawn, memory loss, robbed us of their names. That doesn't surprise me. Don't we know certain world lines where you have that problem of not being able to remember someone's face? I wonder if this is a repeat across this is a natural independent evolution or something that's actually deliberately invading across world lines.
If you stay in this world line for a while, you might find my contact in the world line.
You have a contact in here?
A little Lalafell girl named Leechy Nut.
Oh, surprise, surprise. In the meantime, it's nice to actually have a... in the meantime, it's also nice to have a chance to talk with you civilly while you're currently still in the repeating. But we won't get into that right now. For those of you who are unaware, a lot has happened in the past while. I'll be uploading new memory files as we go. And yeah, suffice to say that there are certain memory files that will not be released to the public because, well, we've made it quite clear. Just
They're
no.
an embarrassment.
Just no.
To multiple people.
Yeah, just no. Just no. Anyway, put your scroll right there. And yeah, Pseudonymus-Observer. Hey, I hid in plain sight. I would... You there, adventurer. You sailed in the last fair, did you not? Oh, come on. What now? Is this an...
Excuse me.
Typical law enforcement. Across every world, they are this stupid. Oh, jeez, bloody paranoia. Gotta admit, though, the green giant one's got a... Well, anyway. Ooh, a mystery. This could be particularly interesting. But first, I want to see if I can actually get in contact with some other people. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So apparently I just got 50 gold to start off with. And we're not going to... okay, well, first things first. Let's... First, let's move back and scoot out and now try to see if I can find anybody who is not a... There's got to be somebody in this world line who actually is a... See, there's kind of two classes of people according to this world line, according to the briefing that I received before coming here. Apparently, this is of the similar type of world line where there's two types. Now, who are those people, I wonder? That...
Try speaking to the guy in blue.
I don't know if that's possible.
You should be able to, because...
Yeah, well, no, but he's one of the local residents. I'm looking for the...
but you can get stories from the locals sometimes.
Not a seafarer bloke, ruffling parcel haul, but nothing. These... Yeah, now, the reason in particular why 00514 was of interest was that I heard a rumor that apparently this world line has multiple travelers who are doing a host body thing very similar to us.
Well, what I would recommend doing, since there doesn't seem to be any other travelers in the pub, would be to talk to the bartender again.
All right, I suppose we could do that. So now I get it. Sorry. I'm having a bit of a difficulty between the difference of controlling the body, controlling the body's turns, and being able to observe the body from a different perspective outside. This is a little bit of a newer type of phenomena for this world line that seems to be allowed of us here. Okay, we'll go that way. Screw it, I'm just going to talk to him again and see what comes up. Baderon, proprietor. Wants to perform you 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring.
You can't do any... You need to do that.
Oh, well. Right then, let's start you off easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here. First, if you head down a floor and then a point nose west, you'll get to the eyeful of the great glowing center in the middle of the courtyard. There's an arthrited device which can move you from place to place in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an area that you want to go to, of course. I've chatted with a yellow jacket on guard, and they'll be treated like to a lecture on the working of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work until you have. Second is the list on the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor, adventure, and bits for sale to what lies beyond the authorized. Don't go throwing your gill around, of course, just yet. And you can say, why is my corn purse so light? I have a word with Swall's Blade instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give them this old Ockett and they'll treat you well. Or Ockett and they'll treat you well. I apparently can't read today. I mentioned the medicine fell spell slingers at the Arcane Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Murray at the front desk is the one you get to get you started. Got that all, lad? Send them 3 tasks. So get you on your little jaunt around the city and help you work out where the else is. Now I best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending you off again without telling you something crucial. The bloody calamity, right to me, sorry. Well, that or the L. Anyway, while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods what look like they need your help, consider giving them their tale of woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore. I never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. You like some odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man that folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards will get more generous. And that, my lad, is how you become a legend among adventurers. So let me get this straight. This is a glorified mercenary world? Well, maybe not glorified, but...
Adventurers basically not so much mercenaries as they are people who are trying to make society better by helping their fellow citizens and doing the work that needs to be done that people can't do for themselves.
Oh, okay, so it's more like a superhero type thing.
Except that it's ordinary people rather than...
Bit premature for you to leave, don't you think? Or have you heard anything to say from this, everything that shady book behind the big desk? If so, then you should know that it's only polite to spare a moment for those in need, like the Laughlin lass at the table who's been staring at you right now.
Go talk to Lalafell at the table then.
Lalafell at the table. Give me a mow.
She's got an exclamation point over her head. She's hard to miss.
There we go. Seriously, what the...
Sure, thaumaturge if that robe has
yeah, an adventurer has some information for you that might be of interest. Does that mean I have to pay
No, that's her reward for you.
Well, would you look at this, a shiny new adventurer? Listen close, that I have some information that just help. Just passing through Blower Hollow not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think I just saw them black markets where there's green flowers. It's a busy port, and not all the merchants that blowing above board. How the plants end up in the mizzen mast, nobody knows. Who knows when it got bad? So the important thing is you might make a name of yourself by handing them in. Speak to Scrannell and she'll get you down to the first floor. The know if you do is pick up the herbs and take to the at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. That was quick. Okay. A little justice with the local laws, I suppose, is good. Now, which way was I supposed to leave by?
Talk to the lift attendant.
Oh. You wish to visit Buller, call below. The crowd's lift is ready when you are. Take the crow's lift? Yes. The fact that it actually tells you where you are going is very interesting. Right, so now we got peculiar herbs. Ah, well, I'll just start taking the peculiar herbs up. How do I pick them up?
Click on them. You might need to right-click on them like you did with me.
Ah, interacting. Interesting.
You can clear that green thing on the screen.
How do I clear this? Ah, there we go. I'm not quite sure who that Elden person was.
Probably another adventurer.
Ah, wait. So let me get this straight. The adventurers are the ones who actually... So I take it then adventurers...
The adventurers are the off-world travelers.
Who apparently get...
But the general citizens don't really know that.
So let me get this straight. Is there a... So let me get this straight. Are we the only one... So I take it then that we're not the only species who has been doing something similar in this world line. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. In that case, I'm going to say, apparently there is a way to speak in text here. Oh, it was blatantly. Did I do something
They're
wrong?
very straightforward, that's all.
Yeah, well, nah. Hey, I figure the locals if the locals can't see me, then the others will get the concept, right? Now I'm supposed to touch this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose that's by inter. Okay. So now that I've attuned, who am I supposed to speak to? By bad run sent more few this weather like late. One of the yellow jackets, fear not, I shall be brief. There we go, that's better. Crystalline structures that taper ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means of travel. Oh, okay, so some sort of higher dimensional framework.
Mm-hmm.
I get the feeling that the locals are transportation spells. Wait, then. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you'll soon perform another act of attunement as a matter of course. There's how no need for similarly haste. The aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for proposing, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites, the transmitted. Okay, return learned. Okay, so apparently I just learned a new.
You can use the return spell to come back to your home aetherite if you're ever in trouble.
Okay. Oh, apparently I just got a response from a. I just got a response from somebody by the name of Icarus Forge, Amarelia. Oh, apparently she's out of Thingy and saying welcome back. So.
I think she's saying welcome back to someone else.
Oh, well, I could have sworn that was to me. But anyway. Now we'll use the return spell. Close to home objective fulfilled.
Hey, can I show you something if you actually want to talk to her?
Sure. Until.
Now you can talk to her.
Yes. There are certain things about text. I'm presuming they still apply in this world line too. And let's see.
That's apparently you can't send calls on the free trial. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's the message you just got. You can't send a private tell on a.
Where did I see that?
It popped up on the center of the screen.
Okay.
You just didn't notice it.
Free trial. Oh, right. No, it's all right. It's all right.
You misspelled her name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't even see right now. Hello, Amarelia. I'm recording my memories. I can't even spell recording correctly. For upload and common viewing. LOL. Hello, I'm really glad I'm not the only observer on this world line. I'm recording my memories for upload and common viewing. Lol. Well, anyway, let's see where we're at. So, from here, I needed to go. Where were the other two places I needed to go again?
They're on the.
Oh, yes, right. Listen to Swolblood's explanations of the markets and visit the Arcanist Guild. So the question is, where do I go for that?
You're here. You need to go here.
Oh, okay.
So you're kind of facing the right direction.
Not
But
quite.
you need to get around the aetherite.
I'm still
Also,
gonna...
hold on. Turn around. I saw some a second ago. There. Turn around. There.
Who do I speak to there?
I don't know, but there's a check mark over your head.
Okay. You have some herbs you wish me to examine. Oh, yes, right. These guys. Wait. Why can't I hand them over?
You need to drag them, I guess.
Oh, okay. Still getting the use to this. I'm still trying to figure out what the T was. Suspected there had been dream flowers. The prime ingredient is a creation of somnus, of sleep. Okay. I could not jest. The herbs are not more than actual lavender, a common enough export from. In fact, these probably spilled from the crates that were my very own. I think someone's having a bit of fun with you, son, but not to where you learned a few things and made a quick acquaintance. Well met. Complete. Well, I got 50 experience, apparently. 10 earth shards and 2 potions. Okay, so I've now got 2 to do, and one of them is towards the market, which... Hang on. Okay, checking in with the hypersphere again. Okay, so I have to turn back this way. No, other way. Other way. Oh, I actually have to do it manually. I forgot about that. No, too far. Back that way. Now move forward. Actually, it should probably do me better to... Sorry, I'm still getting used to this body, okay? Not every world line has easy controls on the bodies.
I know.
Oh, what the... Is that a dragon, or did somebody just get on fire?
That's somebody's pet.
I don't believe it. And somebody tossed fireworks around me. No, wait, what the hell? Oh, right, I didn't... I think I spelled that name wrong. Ramlethal.
Just...
So what the fireworks? Damn it. Fair point. I can still do it outside this world line. But come on, an old classic mind reading illusion. Actually, you know what? Let's just rephrase that. Cool magic. Perhaps I can read your mind. Actually, if you'd like to see some cool magic, perhaps I can read your mind for a lark. Lol for a lark.
As a joke.
Look
People
stunned.
don't English very well.
Look stumped. Just hear me out. Ramlethal. Ramlethal.
That
Ramlethal looks...
that.
Well,
That
no,
was, that was...
Yeah, but Ramlethal looks stumped. Just hear me out, Ramlethal. I'm actually a mind reader. Mentalist outside of this sector. So, not sexter, sector. I can't. Apparently, I cannot formulate my thoughts on this world. Sevtor, not sector. And I'm SEC. Come on. SECTOR. And I can try something without using gameplay. No, not without using gameplay. In world stuff to read your actual mind as an illusion. Just hear me out, Ramlethal. I'm actually a mentalist. I'm actually a mentalist outside this sector, and I can try something to. I said it's an illusion. Give me it. Okay. Try thinking of a number between 1 and 50. Both sorry, forgot caps. Both digits have to be odd but different. Okay, try thinking of a number between 1 and 50. Both digits have to be odd but different. Now, I'm sensing the digits 3 and 7. 37. Did I get it? Ah, well, it doesn't work on everyone. Psychological forces are hard to do in a venue like this. Well, nice meeting you. Well, nice meeting you. Have a great day. Well, nice meeting you. Have a great day.
Okay.
Apparently some of the other travelers are... If I do this next time I'm using the calculate the card trick. I'm so using the calculate the card trick next time. Now I need to find my way back to...
Keep going the direction you're going. Down that street right there.
Okay, and I'm supposed to talk to who again?
You'll see that person coming up soon right there.
The one with the...
The one with the little thingy over their head.
Right, there's so many people here that... Fine morning to you, sir. Out of the wait. I browse the stalls until... Okay, I'll take over the octant. Hand over. I was grateful to have it back. This tool, a keepsake for my days as a ship captain. You say, needless to say, your wisdom will be able to get paid. And what better spends than the wisdom of a master merchant? Simple adventuring. If you say equipment, you say equally, you'll come further than the east and west arms of the Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gel you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring, that is a dangerous profession by its very nature. As that saying that the Hawker's Alley boasts the stalls and tools specializing in every martial discipline imaginable. And within a few steps of the bazaar, you will, that will most amply supply all of your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents are befuddling array of wares, bloody blah. Such knowledge will serve you well in your short time. Or if your purse is light and time is short. I have a verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much as experience is far by the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I implore you to examine the markets for yourself. Now, yes, listen to, okay, check. Now, apparently, I'm not quite sure how. Now, I'm to go visit the Arcanist Guild, which is where?
Keep going. You can see on your mini map up here.
Oh, yeah, I'm already.
You're already going in the right direction.
Well, actually, slightly. Still trying to learn how to control this body.
Mm.
Oh, there we go. I just discovered the jump. Jump feature. Now, where is?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Sorry, Anya. I know it takes forever, and I know you've had more experience with this world line than I have.
I'm just trying to teach you how to use your map right now. I'm surprised you don't know how to read a map.
Hey, this is a little different, okay? Normally, I'm used to working with hypersphere integration and multidimensional circuits. I'm attempting to set a 3D and a 2D sector, and surprisingly this time it doesn't work because I'm not holding the map physically. To have the map hovering over my head is a bit of a trick. Now, Arcanist Guild, I'm presuming...
You're going to turn right when...
Here? No, that's Malvin's Gate.
Yes, keep going.
Now, who is I supposed to speak
Miri.
to? Oh, Miri, okay. Right. Too far away. You've got to be kidding me. I could have shouted. Apparently not. Alchemy Arcana Guild. Arcana is the same as the arcane geometries. Yeah, I got the unlock the mysteries of existence. This is, again, I'm used to. Rudimentary understanding of the craft shall I deepen. It was these island folk that first tried to express the natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Yes, I'm familiar with all of this. Just, okay, wait, I'm familiar with all of this. I don't think the host body quite is. Mathematical formulae, precise patterns, specific magical effects, blah de blah. Arcanema was born. Arcanema. Okay. Report to Betaron at the Drowning Wench. Okay, let's get me out of here. Get me out of here. I may end up deciding to take a portal jump out of this world line if it ends up being too problematic. Oh, I'd have to go down this way. Can't quite explore the...
I recommend attuning to that Ethernet chart, by the way.
All right. Not quite the first term I've heard Ethernet used in this context, but what the heck? Brilliant. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to use the return spell. Yeah, I know that. Now, where's my return spell?
Well, instead of using your return spell and using up a spell charge, use the Ethernet shard.
That's what I was aiming for.
Yeah, you just click on the Ethernet shard again.
Oh.
And Limsa Ethernet Plaza will get you to the center of the thing, and then you can just take the lift back up.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this a little bit. Starting to get the hang of this. Now, I wonder... Okay, now let me get around here and find my way back to... Yeah, I remember now. This is the way full of everybody. Okay, now I make it quite clear. Everybody's in blue, and it's just like... Wait, I just went back the same way I came. Dang it. This is going to take a while to get the hang of.
It's easy to get lost in Limsa. It's one of the bigger cities, and being built on the ruins of a sailing ship doesn't help.
You think? I can, of course. But anyway, that's the lift attendant. There we go. And hey, there's more adventurers finally. I'm actually starting to see some... talk to him. Ride to the Drowning Wench. Yes. Los upper decks. Okay, let me pop over to talk to Betaron. Right there you are. Yeah, nice to know that I can actually climb over chairs without knocking them over.
The physics in this world are funny.
I know. I kind of figured that. And there you are. Enjoy your run, jump around the city, Digi. If you mean to base yourself on Limsa Lamosa, that won't be the last time you visit the main three places. And now you got some idea what's out there of what's where. You can start exploring the rest of the town. You're show a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Valdron, you go far. Okay. So apparently, quest complete. So 170 Jill and 50 XP. I'm not sure how much I've got total right now, probably over 300 Jill. So let's...
It seems like those quests are locked until you gain a couple of levels.
No matter. I've got an idea for now. Let's see if I can convince Luna White to read my mind, to help me read her mind. I'll take that as a no.
Since you can't send private tells yet, it's gonna be a little harder to get people's attention. A bell rings when they get a private message, but just saying things randomly. Yeah.
Let's try that again.
She's just teleported away.
I take that as she didn't want to give the time of day. There were some world lines I was on or not where I was on, but world lines I've heard about where a person could. Wait, what the heck? I just put a bunch of dollar signs or something in my. Damn it! I didn't want DDD. I was trying to get this thing. Gotta admit, she's kind of hot, but pretty she's a local. Right in the lift to. Let's head back down to Bulwark and see if I can. I've entered a sanctuary. Okay, so let's get me back to the. I'm going to go back to the large area with adventurers.
I would go to the Arcanist Guild and take some work there.
Would that be a way to get new spells?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll. Aethernets, Arcanist Guild. Gotta love some of these micro jumps. And the best part is that for once I'm actually able to show what it looks like to do a jump through higher dimensions. Absolute nothingness. Which is the beauty of finally taking this. Now, how do I take work is the question.
Talk to the guild receptionist.
I decided to enroll in our guild or any intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking. Reaffirm your desire. Yes, accept. Your judge, your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates to your guildmaster and convey your intentions in person. The extraordinary stamps, however, he's unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thigram. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership of the tribe.
I wonder what happened to the guild leader.
Was he still around back when you had a contact in this world line?
She was a thaumaturge, not an arcanist. She hadn't started studying arcana yet.
Okay, so apparently there have been some upgrades since I've gotten here. Well, that's the thing about trying to revisit old world lines for further follow-up.
Well, as I said, she was studying thaumaturgy, not arcana, but her next stop would have been the Arcanist Guild since she did ally with Limsa.
Serving as Arctic Guildmaster, I'm assuming you're capable of. I spoke of our origin. Let me to expand upon its nature. Yes. This is a blatant yes. Well, come on. We're observers. What do you expect? What do they expect? Okay, so
You get to go squish bugs now.
problem, I only have one spell.
But it will be more than sufficient to deal with.
Yes, but they explicitly stated They explicitly stated the concept of you must discern which ones to kill.
Just keep using that spell until you level up.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry. I'm still trying to get used to this world line. The memories you left from your contact here were not exactly the most clear. It's part of the reason I'm pooling resources and directly speaking with you. Now, first things first, Way of the Arcanist. I got that. Slay War Threats.
You need to go to Lower Lenosia, which is going to be
This way?
somewhere.
Okay, now I'm going to have to ask locals for...
Just try finding a gate to leave the city. If you run around long enough, you'll eventually find it.
I wonder what happens if I run off here.
You can't jump off that wall.
Oh, damn. I was kind of hoping to go for a swim.
You do realize that your equipment breaks when you die, right?
Wait,
Even
what?
though you do respawn, your equipment will start to break.
Oh, okay, good to know. Now, wait, which way was I headed?
Okay, you're in the Aetherite Plaza now, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to continue going straight ahead till you get to the gate.
Oh, right, never mind. Then in that case, I don't have to actually... I tried to move and then inadvertently got a bunch of W's in my head instead. Come on, that's the second time in a row.
Yeah,
This way?
And nope, too far. Turn around. Okay, see this up here? That's a symbol for a gate.
The upper decks.
Okay, wrong gate then. Turn around. There's an Aetherite shard somewhere about, so you're going to need to attune to that.
Okay, so attuning.
The best way to learn a city is to run around and learn and attune to all the Ethernet shards.
Okay.
Simply because once you've done that, then you can just teleport wherever you need to go.
Well, so I'm just going to go straight back to the Aetherite Palace, Plaza, and then work from there again. There's got to be a gate. I'm just simply going to see if I can find a gate to where it is.
Go back to where the lift was.
Yeah.
And there should be a gate near the lift, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't know why I walked all the way that way. Failing that, if I can't get out that way, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask... Not quite sure what's this way. Oh, there's something. Damn it.
A different portion of the upper decks, I think.
Yeah, but we're trying to find the way to... Let's see, we're looking for the wharf. Let's try Eorzea.
You need to somehow get to Lower Lenosia. Here, let me try something. No, I'm gonna get one of those things.
That should help.
Okay, so Lower Lenosia is there. You're here in the upper decks.
Right.
So we need to go out of the south gate to get to Lower Lenosia.
Okay. So we just keep heading straight south.
Turn around,
First
go back to the lower decks, and go south.
Yeah. Okay, so that's north. That's south.
But that will also take you back upstairs, so you're going to need to go around to the Aetheryte Plaza, I think.
Or go through here. Zephyr Gate, which goes east.
Okay, go out of Zephyr Gate. You're in middle of Eorzea now. You should be able to get to Lower Eorzea through there somewhere. Well, you can just kill the bugs in.
Thing's not
You
dying.
should be able to use your
Why can't
numbers. Click on your.
I? 1.
There, you
Okay.
killed a little ladybug. Now squish your rat.
Okay, now I'm beginning to get the hang of this a little bit. There's 2. Interrupted. What the hell did that mean?
Interrupted because the rat died.
Okay, so now how do I kill this level 1 rat or rat?
Right click, I guess.
There we go. Now 1.
You're level 2 and you got a new spell.
Oh, brilliant. So let's...
One more wharf rat.
Oh, Q apparently makes... Now that's interesting. Apparently Q and E make me strafe left. And right respectively.
Now you need to get 2 more little ladybugs and 3 Aurelia.
Okay, so now I just need to find more. Let's find more
There's a
ladybugs.
ladybug.
Come on. Oh.
Right click, remember?
Or more specifically, range 2. Wait, why am I attacking a wharf rat when I'm trying to attack the
Clicked
ladybug?
on the wrong animal. Now you should be able to click on the What does your new spell do?
Not sure.
Want to give it a try?
After I've dealt with this one.
Well, it's nice.
I was below the new level of what?
You're below the level recommended level for the fate that just dropped next to you. So stay away from the big monster that everybody else is hitting.
Okay, no idea what the big monster is. There should be one more ladybug down here somewhere.
Somewhere. Right there.
Got you. 2.
It doesn't seem to be very effective on the ladybug.
Screw it, we're going back to Rome. And I believe that takes care of.
Now you need to slay 3 Aurelia.
Maybe the bio will work on Aurelia.
You should be in the same place as the others.
Really?
Yeah, it should be around here somewhere. Either that or we're just going to need to go south again.
Yeah, we're going to have to go mist. Keep going south? Looks like we're headed south, okay. Did I just kill my... Did I just kill... Let's see. So now we're trying to track Aurelia.
And then you've managed to... Oh my god.
I almost managed to do something back here.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to slay the final 3 Aurelia.
Oh but you've managed to get yourself...
Lost.
Stuck.
Horribly screwed and horribly lost.
I'm plugging for TA today, so that's the difference at this point.
You're what?
I'm plugging for TA.
Okay, so I found 3 roar frats, but I still can't find the... I hate being level 2 or whatever this is. I hate being a basic, and now I'm stuck in the middle of the coast somewhere. Wait, don't I have a return spell?
You do.
You know what I mean by plugging for TA, right? I mean by plugging me, right?
Brain's not quite processing at the moment.
Plugging is a term that is meant for, that is used. I don't. It's an old school term. I can't remember what it stands for, but it essentially means we are getting someone from outside of the main group to join us.
Oh, joy.
Yeah. Well, it's not a cliche from tries. So,
Oh, okay, cool.
she knows the fight.
Oh, okay. Well, in the meantime,
Tries contentious though. They're kind of the endgame coil pretentious FC.
Oh, okay.
Or guild, but there are nice people in there.
Yeah. No, I haven't. Yeah. Trying to figure out where the heck I am right now.
Should I... If you can't get back up to the top...
I can't even find my return spell. I know it's in my book somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to show you how to get to return once you have figured out where you are.
Okay, well now I'm back at the beginning of the middle of... So I managed to get back to the main gate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure what's this way.
Just follow the road for now until you...
Yeah. Level 2 something bugs. Did I miss an Aurelia?
Huh?
I found lost lambs that are jumping around. Yeah, Aurelia.
You can look all this stuff up based on coordinates online, right? If you really want to. That's how you do it. I don't have time for any of this stuff, but I actually need to do stuff like that.
Yeah, well, considering that right now I'm still trying to just get the basic... right now I'm still just trying to get the basic concepts of how this world works. And
what did you roll?
I rolled myself as a Arcanist Cure. Yeah. And
so essentially human summoner. Good to know.
Yeah, pretty much. And no freaking clue where I am right now. Oh, wait, maybe if I read this road sign, that'll get me some directions.
I don't think you can read the road signs.
Arcanists are something about ancient symbols and...
Arcanists are precursor to a summoner or a scholar, which means you can actually do DPS and heal depending on which way you spec.
Yeah, well, either way, it could be interesting. Of course, the worst part is again, I still have no freaking idea where the hell I am right now.
You look like you're in the nose yet.
Yes, but the thing is that we're trying to get to a certain part of Lenosia.
I'm just trying to figure out where to find Eorzea. I mean, I saw something on the map, but I thought that meant I had to go to Mist or...
You don't want to go to Mist. Mist is actually okay. Where are you?
Apparently this is me, I think.
No, that's your mission.
Where you need to go.
So you are here. You're in Little Middle Lenosia. We're going to warp you out to a larger menu.
What we need to do.
And are you in the right section?
Lower Lenosia.
You need to go to Lower Lenosia. So essentially, the easiest
way.
way.
You need to go south.
Yeah.
What I was telling you, but you're going north.
I would have went to town and warped out the other way.
Damn it! Now I can't find my. Oh, that explains it. I discover a new location. Sweet. But right now, I'm trying to get my way back to. Okay. Now we've got me on the map.
Going south.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll find the Eorzea and Lower Lenosia, making things a lot easier. For those of you who are wondering, we just got a
communication from another observer who is more experienced in this world.
Yeah, again, I'm not even sure why I was assigned to do a replication on this world line, but apparently they thought it was a good idea. And somebody riding what looks like a chocobo or a dragon?
That was a chocobo.
I didn't know they were rideable now.
Yep, they always have been rideable.
Oh, okay. Wait, which way am I headed? This way? No, wrong way, this way. This way, there we go. Okay, now I know where I am.
Mm.
What's the giant spiky things that look like they're...
You probably don't want to mess with them as a level 2.
Got it. Yeah, I forget there are a lot of world lines where level 2 doesn't mean much.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway. So we're now where? Lower Lenosia?
I don't know. Go to the gate that is to the east.
Gate is to the east.
Mm-hmm.
Finally!
Yay!
Took me forever to read a map.
You haven't done that in a while, have you?
What, not been able to read a map?
No, actually, read a map.
Yeah, okay, now where do I find...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we found the first bits, and I'm looking for... Eorzea. That's a dodo. Come on, tell me the Eorzea are around here somewhere. Otherwise I can't remember.
Here, you see that orange arrow in the south of your map? That should be where they are.
Alright, well hopefully that's at least a start. Oh, wait, no, those are wind sprites. And the frig. I'm seeing a level 4 wind sprite, but no.
Keep going towards the orange arrow.
That's what I'm doing. Sorry.
Could be wrong. You can sprint.
Oh, yeah.
I just cast sprint for you.
That helps. Sassy spawn. Wait, did I miss an Eorzea? Yes, finally. There you are. I'll just hit ruin again. This thing may be harder to kill than I thought. Let's try bio. That helped. And I'm about to die.
Get away from that. Get away from that. Too late.
Wait. Did I just die?
Yes.
Damn it. Yay! Well, at least I'm only in the lower decks, which means that wait. Fuck!
It's okay. We'll find the gate to the south.
How much of my equipment broke? Good. Now, what do we do to get me back?
I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to. Okay, nothing's too broken yet. We're still in green on everything.
Okay, so can I?
Now, let's see.
At least now we roughly have an idea as to how to get me to lower, right?
Try going to.
No, just the road.
Go to your left. Because you haven't been in that part of the city yet, as far as I know.
But I thought we were trying to get me to lower Lenos.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you to the gate that's to the south.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where the lift attendant is. Turn around. Turn. Trying to figure this out.
Otherwise, we'll just go straight to the south and see what happens.
Just a minute. That's better. Now I can see what we're doing.
Yeah, all of a sudden everything just became much clearer. I mean, granted the lag is there, but at least it's clearer-ish. Let's see where we're at, though. Wait, I'm running away from... Where's Lower Lenosia?
It's not going to be on that map. Hold on. Just... Okay, trust me on this. I've got a feeling, and it has been a while.
That tonight's going to be a good night? Sorry. That was a bad joke. Alright, well, at least now I know that Aurelia can be taken out by a biospell.
Mm-hmm.
We're having me head west, aren't we?
I'm trying to find the gate. It's been a while since I've been in Minso. But I think I can eat it. First we do that, and then we keep going that way without running off the dock.
Interesting that you finally wound up taking over my body for a period. Should I just make it easier for you? Maybe should I just give you full, complete control for the next little bit?
Just for a few minutes, and I'll figure it out eventually.
All right, I'll give you complete control of the body, and we'll go from there.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get back to low in Eorzea.
Not sure.
Hmm.
You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that if we ever, if this particular memory report ever gets released by the High Committee, the Neo High Committee, that is, chances are it will be considered some sort of what is it they call it in 5.7 Alpha? Epic fail.
And how the hell did I get there?
Apparently by getting lost very easily.
As I said, Limsa is not a newbie friendly area.
Yeah. Upper decks. Joy! Wait, I got an idea. I'm going to reassume control of the body for the moment. Because I has an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And it involves... No, it doesn't involve jumping off the edge. Sorry, I'm still trying to get control of this body again from... Sorry, still trying to get control of this body. It's a little bit of a trick.
Mm.
Okay, so now we get in here.
And we run against a wall.
Yes, now just... I got an idea. If I keep running in one direction, this should eventually get now out the door. I swear this body...
I think that this body doesn't like us very much.
Well, this is what happens when I try to integrate myself with an existing host body in the world line. Steel generation NFW, the hell is that? Okay, so... Okay, firstly, let me see which way this is. Okay, so we're on the upper decks now. I just need to find my way back to the lift guy. If we could find our way to the lift, we can get downstairs.
Oh, you found the aft castle.
That wasn't what I was looking for. I'm looking for...
Well, you might be able to...
I'm specifically looking for the drowning wench because I have an idea on how to get out of here. Depending on where I'm stuck right now. The Hylian. Okay, one of these guys has got to go to the drowning wench.
First things first, I am going to
Return.
figure out how to...
Yep, we got it.
I want to figure out how to put it on your hotbar.
Maybe
There. Oops.
Okay, so return will be hyphen, but for now we return to Limsa. Limsa lower decks. And jump through the... Okay, now that we've gotten me back, I have an idea as to how we can get me out of here for now. Good, now we can... Okay, good, now I just need to find the way. Okay, that's upper. So what I'm looking for is the way back to the lift. Okay, that's the market, which means this way should be the...
Why do you want to go to the lift?
Because the lift gets us past into Middle Lemensa, and we can go from there to Lower Lemensa. And this time I have a better idea as to what we're doing against the Aurelians. This time I now know where to find the Aurelians. I now know where to find them, and I know what I'm looking for this time. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, meandering around Limsa Lemensa. God, this is the first time I've ever actually had difficulty pronouncing a name in a world line.
Just wait until you meet the ruler of this country and try to pronounce her name.
Oh, joy. Why do I feel stupid? Okay, so now we got to head south, right? Now, but first let me locate... Yes, Lower
Let's see
Lenasia.
if I can remember her name.
Whoops! I almost walked off the wall again. Yeah, I swear this world line is. This is one of the strangest world lines I've ever been to. And I mean, don't get me wrong. The idea of replicating other observers' findings about this world line is actually kind of interesting. But however, that said.
Yes, that's right. That's what Leechy kept calling her because she couldn't pronounce her name. The leader's name is Captain Melvib Blofisvin.
Merylvib Blovlisflin? No, I didn't pronounce that right. Blovlisflin.
But since obviously none of us speak Welsh, Leechy has taken to calling her Admiral Blowfish because that's the closest she can get.
That sounds about right. I found my way back. It took me forever, but... Okay, now we got to go back through the gate. Okay, good. I found my way back. I got through the gate into Lower Lenasia. And now I can finally attack these things and actually know what spell I'm using this time. Hopefully this time I won't die in the process. Okay, level 7 cave bat. Now where? Come on, we're almost close. Uh-oh. That was not intended. Oh, come on, not again. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh. I just had to get besieged. Okay, come on. Back. Back. Christ in a crutch. Oh, joy, that was fun. Some bloody fate had to drop in right when I was in the middle of trying to pursue a quest. Ah, joy. Yeah, respawns are a pain. Now, which way is the... Okay, that's where the large group is. One more try. This time I'm actually going to find Aurelia without having a fate drop in on me. Of course, while we're talking about this, Anya has conveniently slipped back into time loop and is, that section of memories is being reintegrated because she's currently undergoing a section of repeat the time loop of avoiding how to avoid doing things without oppressing other people. So, did I do this wrong? No, this should be right. No, there we go. I got it. So now let's try this again. One last time. I got 2 out of 3, and I couldn't even hit an Aurelia because I got bloody well hit by a Fate. Anyway, I'm soon, of course, going to probably leave this world line after we're attempting to complete this quest. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun and all, but just... Here's the funny part, though. If you actually run right through one of these enemies... Nope, couldn't do it there. Ah, yes. Anya's back out of time loop. Okay, so I think you'll get a kick out of this. So the I tried to go attack the Aurelia. A Fate dropped in, and the next thing you know, I'm being attacked by a bunch of dark bats. Yeah, I get ambushed and I wind up dead. That was fun.
That happens a lot when you're low level in this world.
Oh joy. Hopefully this time I can actually attack the Aurelia and only get killed by what it is I'm trying to attack, not everything else that's going on around me. Okay, now one more time. Orient myself towards the arrow. Okay, so we'll go slightly off center to get through here. Okay, now don't start attacking me, you darn dark cave bats. Just let me pass. I'm not trying to get killed.
Those ones aren't going to attack you. They have little blue indicators next to their names.
Well, they did start attacking me earlier when the Fate was here.
They were probably, there was probably a reason for that, and you'll notice that they have red arrows next to their names when they're going to be a threat.
Yeah. Damn it, did I miss them?
No, keep going, keep going, keep going. Remember, it takes a while to actually get there.
Alright, I gotta be patient. This is my last attempt at trying to tackle Aurelia. Because this time, I know what spell to use. I'm just gonna try to give it a shot, and hopefully I'll be actually able to kill one of 3.
When you're using a magic class in this world, it's generally shoot it and then run like hell, and then shoot it again and run like hell.
Where are they? I can't see them anymore. There they are. Okay. Let's get into range.
You should be able to shoot one now.
Okay, try that again. Okay, so we got 2. Come on, why is it not working?
Because you have to.
I'm trying something.
It takes a few seconds to cast. Okay.
Okay. Oh, damn it! This one's too unpredictable. I'm about to die.
Run! Run!
Died.
Okay.
This is the 3rd time in a row that I've died while trying to.
What's that?
Not sure.
Okay. What I'm gonna do though.
Is there a way to save this game?
It auto saves. But what I'm gonna do, alright, I'm gonna take your potions and move them so that you can.
Can I put them in 0?
Yeah, you can put them on 0. Yeah.
Okay, at least that's something in future. All right.
Now, if you're needing to take a break from the mission for now.
Yeah, I think I'm seriously about to just sign off this world line for a little while. Just I'm having a... Yeah, so I'm about to sign off this world line and we'll catch it later again. And apparently my ability to transfer from this world line is becoming a bit of a problem. So yeah, that's pretty much that for now, and I'm back into a form of host body here in Safe Haven, and interesting experience with that. In the meantime, I'll show you more of this world line later as I get an idea of replicating 2 other types of memories that have already been there.